Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Omnikyan. Today we are going to learn a very interesting story, and the name of the story is War. It is written by Luigi Pirandello. So let us learn a short biography of the writer here. Luigi Pirandello was born on June 28, 1867 in Agrigento, Sicily in Italy, and he died on December 10, 1936 in Rome. He was an Italian playwright, novelist, and short story writer, and he was also the winner of Nobel Prize in the year 1934, and he won the Nobel Prize for literature. And he also invented a kind of a writing which is called a theater within the theater in the play Sei Personaggi in Circa Dottore. Okay, so this is a very short biography. You can go ahead with some more informations from the internet which is available. Now let us learn the story in brief. I have tried to incorporate all the important details in the story so that you can answer to any questions in the exam. Now, War is actually a short story about a couple whose son has been sent to war. So technically speaking, actually a group of passengers were going traveling in a train, and all of them actually uh, their son or their nephew were sent to war. Okay, um, so it is basically a short story, not only about a couple, but it is basically a story about a group of passengers who are traveling in a train, and they all tell their sad tale that how their children were sent to the war uh, almost forcefully. Okay, because at that time, you see, during World War time, you must have heard of World War One, World War Two. Okay, so during that those world wars, actually what happened, they needed more soldiers, so they started also forcefully hiring soldiers from around the globe. uh, okay, and you see, children of or people of very young age were sent to the war. Some of the soldiers were only 20, 25. Okay, they were sent to the war because they needed soldiers, you see. So anyways, let us learn the story. So these passengers, actually, they board a train. They were leaving Rome. Okay, and they were going to Salmona. So a train to leave Rome to Salmona. Salmona is actually that place from where their children will be sent to the war. Okay, so the departure spot for their sons and young men going off to war. Okay, so you have to remember that they had started from Rome, they were leaving Rome, and they were going to Salmona. All right, and Salmona is actually that spot from where these their sons, actually the son of that couple. Okay, this couple, the son of this couple, husband and a wife, and also other young men. Okay, they will be sent to the war. Okay, so Salmona is that place. So in that compartment there are five passengers already. Okay, so already there were five passengers, and at dawn time two more passengers enter, a bulky woman and her husband. So total number of passengers in that compartment were seven. Okay, five already were there inside, and two more passengers enter, and these two more passengers are a bulky woman and her husband. Now, all the passengers on this train have one or more loved ones on the front in the war. So you see, all the passengers, all the seven passengers, actually, all the seven passengers, they have their nephews. Someone's nephews, someone's son. Okay, they all were actually sent to the war. Some have even sacrificed their lives also, and as the journey continues, all of them begin to relate their story, actually. Okay, one by one, and we will learn about all these things. Now, one thing to be noted is that no names have been used in the story. You don't find names of any characters in the story. Okay, you don't find names of any characters in the story. Like we have Tom, Sam, John. We don't have any. There are no names actually in the story. Okay, so we will address them as passengers. So you just have to remember one thing, uh, which passenger is speaking what, or which passenger story is related to him or her. Okay, you just have to connect the story with separately with the passengers. Okay, आई होप यू आर गेटिंग. इस कहानी में जो है कोई कैरेक्टर्स का नाम बिल्कुल दिया गया नहीं है, तो इसीलिए जो है हम लोग जो है पैसेंजर वर्ड यूज़ करेंगे और एक एक करके हर एक पैसेंजर जो एक एक करके अपना कहानी सुना रहा है कि कैसे उनका भतीजा या उनका बेटा जो है वार के लिए उनको भेजा गया. और आप लोगों को बस इतना याद रखना, यू जस्ट हैव टू रिमेंबर वन थिंग, कौन सा पैसेंजर क्या कह रहा है, विच पैसेंजर इज एक्चुअली टेलिंग द स्टोरी. ओके, नाउ दिस कपल, ये जो कपल है, दिस बल्की वुमन एंड हर हस्बैंड हु बोर्ड्स द ट्रेन लास्ट, तो यही वो लास्ट ट्रेन में लास्ट उठने वाले पैसेंजर थे. ओके, दे वर द लास्ट टू बोर्ड द ट्रेन, दिस बल्की वुमन एंड हर हस्बैंड हैज़ देयर वन एंड ओनली सन इन द वार. तो उनका एक ही बेटा है, दे हैव देयर ओनली सन एंड हु इज बीइंग सेंट टू द वार. ओके, तो वो उन लोगों, तो वो ये जो बल्की वुमेन और उनके हस्बैंड है, दे आर एक्चुअली गोइंग टू सलमोना टू बिड हर सन गुड बाय. ओके, वार में जाने से पहले जो है ये अपने बेटे को गुड बाय कहने के लिए जा रहा है. ओके, जा रहे हैं. ओके, दे आर गोइंग टू बिड फेयरवेल टू देयर सन. नाउ द अदर पैसेंजर्स, दूसरे जो पैसेंजर्स हैं, दे आस्क व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम ओनली टू बी एबल टू रिलेट टू हर सैडनेस. ओके, तो हर एक पैसेंजर जो है अपना अपना कहानी सुनाता है. ओके, ईच ऑफ द पैसेंजर्स टेल देयर ओन स्टोरीज. नाउ अब यहाँ पे जो है ऑल द पैसेंजर्स स्टार्ट डिस्कसिंग अबाउट देयर ओन प्रॉब्लम्स इन द सेंस दैट हाउ देयर सन्स वर सेंट टू द वार. So this husband of this bulky woman says or explains the other fellow travelers that their only son whose age was only 20 was sent to the war front. तो ये जो हस्बैंड है, ये जो बल्की वुमेन का जो ये हस्बैंड है, जो लास्ट कपल, तो ओके, तो ये जो हस्बैंड है, ये बाकी जो है फेलो ट्रैवलर जो है, फेलो पैसेंजर्स जो है, उन लोगों को ये इन्फॉर्म करता है, ये बताता है, ही टेल्स दैट माई सन हुज एज इज ओनली 20 was sent to the war front. So we are going actually to bid him goodbye. And other passengers, so one passenger from the compartment tells that her son had left for the front the first day of war. तो आप लोग confuse मत होना. Okay, don't be confused because names are not there. So you just go on relating or connecting the story of the passengers individually, separately. Okay, so there is one passenger, another passenger. Okay, ये एक दूसरा passenger है who is there in the सिटिंग इन द कंपार्टमेंट. तो वो जब सुनता है इस हस्बैंड के बेटे के बारे में, तो वो कहता है कि मेरा तो जो बेटा है उसे तो पहले दिन ही वार के लिए भेजा गया था. माई ओनली सन, आई ऑल्सो हैव अ सन एंड माई ओनली सन वॉज सेंट टू द वार ऑन द वार फ्रंट ऑन द वेरी फर्स्ट डे. ठीक है, आपका तो कुछ भी नहीं है फिर भी, लेकिन मेरे बेटे को तो पहले दिन ही भेजा गया था. एंड ही वॉज सेंट बैक ट्वाइस, तो उनको फिर से वापस घर पे भेजा गया. एंड व्हेन ही वेंट टू द वॉर ऑन द वेरी फर्स्ट डे, ही वॉज अगेन सेंट बैक होम बिकॉज ही वॉज इंज्योर्ड. ठीक है, एंड देन अगेन ही वॉज सेंट टू द वॉर. जब वो थोड़ा रिकवर होने वाला था, ओके, ही वॉज अबाउट टू रिकवर, नॉट कम्प्लीटली रिकवर्ड, देन ही वॉज सेंट बैक अगेन टू द वॉर. ठीक है, तो फर्स्ट डे ही वॉज सेंट टू द वॉर. फर्स्ट डे इटसेल्फ दिस पैसेंजर्स सन, first day itself he was sent to the war. Then he was sent back home because of injuries, and again he was sent back to the war. Okay, ठीक है, तो first he was sent to the war on the first day, he was sent back home again, and then फिर से again he was sent back to the war front. ठीक है, then now another passenger. Total how many passengers? I told you there are 7 passengers total. Okay, so now another passengers now tells that she has 2 sons and 3 nephews at the front. तो एक तीसरा जो पैसेंजर है, थर्ड पैसेंजर टेल्स दैट I have 2 sons and 3 nephews and all of them are at the war front. ठीक है, तो you see all of them have their nephews or either nephews or sons who are there at the war front, and all of them try to compare each of their tragedy, that my tragedy is bigger than yours. Then another passenger says your tragedy as compared to mine is nothing, my tragedy is like bigger than yours. So they try to compare each of their tragedies. Okay, so all the passengers, in short if I say, all the passengers traveling in the train is suffering from the same condition. तो जितने भी पैसेंजर्स है उस ट्रेन में, सभी जो है वो सेम कंडीशन से गुजर रहे हैं. एंड द कंडीशन इज़ दैट ऑल ऑफ देयर रिलेटिव, सन हो, नेफ्यू हो, सब लोगों को वार पे भेजा गया था. ठीक है, कभी उन लोगों को इंजरी होता तो उनको घर भेजा जाता. अगेन दे वुड बी सेंट टू द वार फ्रंट बाय द गवर्नमेंट, बाय द अथॉरिटीज़. ओके, तो सबका जो है कंडीशन, हालत एक ही था, स्टोरी एक ही था सबका. नाउ दिस बल्की वुमेन्स हस्बैंड रिमाइंड्स दैट इट वॉज देयर ओनली सन. अब वो जो बल्की वुमेन है, उसका जो हस्बैंड है, वो कहता है कि ही सेज दैट ही रिमाइंड्स एवरीबॉडी दैट आप लोगों को तो फिर भी 2 बेटा है, यू हैव 2 sons 3 nephews, बट इट इज़ माई ओनली सन. मेरा एक ही बेटा है, अगर वो भी चला गया तो फिर इट विल बी अ वेरी बिग ट्रेजेडी फॉर अस. At least you have 2 sons, 3 nephews. Even if one dies, you will be contented. You'll be having at least one more son or 2 more nephews, to live with. But it is our only son, and he's our only son who left for the war. So my tragedy is bigger. This husband tries to tell indirectly that my tragedy is bigger than all your tragedies. Okay. Now there's another passenger. Okay, so try to connect in this way. So now there is another passenger who replies that whether it is one son or many, that does not make any difference. एक और पैसेंजर कहता है कि आपका एक बेटा हो या 10 बेटा हो, इससे कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता है, बिकॉज पेरेंट्स लव इज इक्वल टूवर्ड्स ऑल देयर चिल्ड्रन. ऑब्वियसली कि से a father has 2 sons and one son dies, how can he be happy that at least I have 1 son? That cannot be. So this logic, this passenger says that the logic you are giving is very absurd, that you have 1 son, that is why your tragedy is more than ours. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, and parents love is equal towards all our children, and parental love is not like bread. ये कोई ब्रेड का टुकड़ा तो नहीं ना पेरेंटल लव, कि आपने इक्वल हिस्से में सबको दे दिया, बस आपका काम हो गया. It's not like that. Parental love is way more bigger and divine than anything else. Okay, it's not a piece of bread. Parental love is not a piece of bread. This passenger tells. Okay, fine. So now what happens is that the passengers were trying to prove that each of that tragedy was more than the others. So what I said is that ये जो एक जो पैसेंजर है ट्रेन में, जितने भी पैसेंजर्स हैं ट्रेन में, वो लोग सब प्रूव करने की कोशिश कर रहे. दे ऑल आर ट्राइंग टू प्रूव दैट माई ट्रेजेडी इज बिगर देन योर्स. ठीक है, तो इससे थोड़ा आर्ग्यूमेंट भी होता है. देयर इज अ काइंड ऑफ एन आर्ग्यूमेंट ऑल्सो, डिबेट ऑल्सो, दैट स्टार्ट्स inside the compartment, inside the train. Right? I hope you have understood. Now this husband of this bulky woman, husband, whenever you find the mention of husband, always remember this husband is of that bulky woman. Okay, that bulky woman. Now the husband of this bulky woman, this husband replies by giving an example that suppose a father has 2 sons. तो ये जो husband है, this husband is trying to prove that no, at least having 2 sons is better than 1. Okay, having 2 sons is better than 1. How? Now he is giving an example. You see that suppose a father has 2 sons. एक पिता है जिनके 2 बेटे हैं, and one son dies in the war. एक बेटा जो है वो वार में मर जाता है. He would still have 1 son alive. तो उसका एक बेटा तो जिंदा रहेगा, फिर भी उसका एक बेटा तो जिंदा रहेगा. There are 2 sons. Okay, 2 sons and one dies in the war. So that father will have at least 1 son to live with. वो एक बेटे के सहारे जिंदा तो रह सकता है. right? So that father can at least console himself that, chalo, I have at least one son with whom I can live now. But what about me? What about me? I have only one son. If that son also dies, how am I going to console myself? I will have nobody in this world to live with. Okay? So, according to the husband, the logic that this husband gives is that, uh, again, my tragedy is bigger than all your tragedies because I have only one son. अगर मेरे दो बेटे होते, if I had two sons and one would have died at the war, then at least I would have still had one son to live with, but I don't have that option with me. Okay. Now what happens is that now a conversation starts. एक conversation start होता है. Conversations in the sense a kind of an argument starts. Okay. कि बाकी जो पैसेंजर है वो एक एक करके ये कहते हैं, वन बाय वन दे स्टार्ट टेलिंग दैट whether it is one son or two son, one nephew or two nephews or three nephews, that doesn't matter. Okay, the tragedy is what that matters with all. Okay, so this starts a conversation between the passengers about the love for their sons and the suffering one may have to go through. तो जो मेन जो चीज़ है, द मेन थिंग इज द सफरिंग, द ट्रेजेडी दैट एवरी वन इज एक्चुअली, this tragedy that everyone is facing because of war. Their only concern is, their only argument is that this war is actually taking away all their children. Okay, this tragedy is taking all their children away. So ek beta, one son or two sons or three nephews, two nephews, that doesn't matter. What matters is our children are dying in the war and all our tragedies are in one way similar. But this husband, actually this bulky woman and her husband, actually they are continuously trying to prove that no, their tragedy is bigger because they only have one son. So they go on repeating the same thing, that we have only one son, we have only one son. At least all of you have, most of you have sons, nephews, two three nephews, sons. So if one of them dies also, it doesn't matter, but we have one son. तो ये argument जो है बार बार, this argument is put forth by the husband again and again, and even by the bulky women also. ये bulky woman भी वो एक ही चीज़ कहता है कि मेरा तो एक ही बेटा है, अगर वो मर गया तो हम किसके सहारे जिएंगे. ओके, but then a conversation starts and all of them try to prove their point that the tragedy is similar to all of them. Okay, now there is one passenger in the train and he tells that their sons do not belong to them but to the country. तो एक पैसेंजर वहाँ से क्या कहता है कि हम तो अपने बेटों को जन्म देते हैं, हम अपने बेटों को जन्म देते हैं, हम वी गिव बर्थ टू आवर सन्स, बट एक्चुअली दे डोंट बिलोंग टू अस, दे बिलोंग टू द कंट्री बिकॉज द कंट्री नीड्स देम. तो जैसे ही जो बेटा है वो 20 साल का हो जाता है, द मोमेंट देयर सन्स टर्न 20 years of their age, they are being taken by the government to fight for the country. So in one way actually they don't belong to the parents, but actually they belong to the country. Till 20 years we look after our children, till 20 years we look after our children, but after that, immediately when they turn 20, they are taken by the government to fight for the wars. So it is a tragedy though, it is a fact though, but they actually do not belong to us, they belong to the country. So they are actually our temporary children. Ultimately they have to go and fight for the country. Okay, I hope you are understanding. Now the main issue starts here. You see, this is now the turning point in the story comes. Suddenly what happens, a fat man, he stands up and he makes the point that their sons, including his, उनका एक बेटा है, ठीक है. तो ये फैट मैन खड़ा होकर कहता है कि देखिए हमारे जो सन्स है, आवर सन्स, इंक्लूडिंग माई ऑल्सो, इंक्लूडिंग माई सन ऑल्सो, विल डाई हैप्पी. ओके, इंक्लूडिंग माई सन विल डाई हैप्पी बिकॉज दे वर फाइटिंग फॉर द लव ऑफ देयर कंट्री. तो हमारे जितने बेटे हैं, मेरे भी बेटे हैं, हमारे जितने बेटे हैं वो सब जो है दे विल डाई हैप्पीली because ultimately they are fighting for the country, they are all patriots. Okay, our children are all patriots who will die for a big cause, who are going to die for a big cause. So All of you must be happy. Okay, and then when they die, they will die with dignity and respect, isn't it? You just take the example of any soldier who sacrifices their lives for us. Actually, they are called what? They are called martyrs, right? So our sons, including my son also, they will die like martyrs, and they will die with dignity and respect. They will not die like any other children. Okay, sitting at home and dying, not like that. They are fighting for the country, fighting for the love of their country, and all of them, if they die in the battle, they will be known as martyrs, and they will die with dignity and respect. So in fact he seemed very strong, this man. See, this man is actually, इनका बेटा भी जो है, his son also has been sent to the war front. His son also has been sent to the war front. But unlike other passengers, he is very proud. He is strong also, and he is very proud of his son. Okay, this fat man. Just remember this fat man. Very important. This fat man, and the statement of this fat man. A very long statement of this fat man has been given, and please study very nicely, because most of the RTCs are asked from this fat man statement only. So the fat man says that, my son, I'm very proud of my son, and this fat man is very strong, unlike other passengers. बाकी जितने passengers है वो लोग सब जो है रो रहे हैं. They are all like sad. Okay, all the other passengers are very sad. Most of them are complaining about the government's ways, the way their sons are taken away from them. But this fat man is different from everybody. ये fat man जो है सबसे अलग है, and he is very strong, and he is proud. वो कहता है कि मैं proud हूँ कि मेरा बेटा अगर मरता भी है, even if my son dies in the battlefield, I will be very proud of my son. Okay, और आगे देखिए वो क्या कहता है. He further continues that this fat man tells everyone to be happy. Okay, to be happy as he was. तो वो fat man जो है सबसे कहता है कि don't be sad, come on, don't be sad, be happy like me, look at me, I'm strong, I'm happy, I'm satisfied that at least my son is fighting for the country. So guys, be happy, come on, be strong. And he tells that there should be someone to defend the country. Obviously, अगर सब लोग जो है कॉर्पोरेट में नौकरी करने लगे, गवर्नमेंट सर्विस करने लगे, कंट्री के लिए कौन फाइट करेगा? हु विल फाइट फॉर द कंट्री इफ एवरीबडी गोज एंड स्टार्ट्स डूइंग 9 to 5 जॉब? आई एम giving an example. Okay, this is not there in the book. I'm just giving an example. Okay, so don't mention all these things. I'm just giving an example. The example is that, देखिए, अगर हम लोग सब 9 to 5 का नौकरी करेंगे in the corporate sector, in the government sector, who will fight for the country? There should be somebody, no, to defend the country from enemy attacks. Okay, so he tells that there should be someone to defend the country from enemy attacks. So we should be proud, and we should proudly send our sons who are dying for a big cause. तो हमें जो है हमें अपने बेटों को, we should send, very proudly send our sons, कि जाओ बेटे, देश के लिए लड़ाई करो, go and fight for the country, and even if you die also, you are dying for a good cause. तो come on, cheer up guys and be proud of yourselves. तो वो सबको जो है cheer up करने के लिए कहता है. He tells everybody to cheer up and feel proud of their sons and nephews. Okay, and he also tells, suddenly he mentions one thing. Actually, it's a kind of a slip of tongue. Okay, it's kind of a slip of a tongue. He tells that his son before dying sent him a message. Now try to note this particular line. His son before dying, मरने से पहले इस ये जो फैट आदमी है, मरने से पहले इस फैट आदमी के बेटे ने उनको एक मैसेज भेजा. हिज सन एक्चुअली बिफोर डाइंग सेंट हिम अ मैसेज कि पापा, दैट फादर, आई एम डाइंग सेटिस्फाइड एंड इन द बेस्ट वे. ठीक है, वेरी ट्रेजेडी यू सी, वेरी ट्रेजिक यू सी. ये जो फैट मैन है, दिस फैट मैन्स लाइफ इज ऑल्सो क्वाइट ट्रेजिक लाइफ बिकॉज हिज सन had died in the war front, and this is revealed here. You can tell this is a slip of a tongue also, because as he was going on with his argument, he suddenly disclosed that his son had died. Okay, his son had died, and before dying his son sent him a message that he was dying satisfied कि पापा मैं मर रहा हूँ और I am dying a very satisfied death and the best death, okay, a heroic death for my country, right? Okay. तो देखिए ये फैटमैन जो है कितना स्ट्रांग है. इवन आफ्टर हिज सन वाज डेड इन द बैटलफील्ड he still did not have um, you know a small drop of tears also in his eyes. Okay, आँख में थोड़ा भी आंसू नहीं था. अब हम लोग आगे बढ़ते, लेट अस कंटिन्यू. यू सी, तो सडनली क्या हुआ ना, सडनली व्हाट हैपेंस, दिस फर्स्ट 5 बल्कि वीमेन, द बल्कि वीमेन जो एक कोने में बैठी थी, शी वाज सिटिंग in the corner actually, because she was also sad, no, that her only son was sent to the war front. So this first 5, suddenly she rose from a seat, वो अपनी सीट से उठ गई, and she asked the fat man, तो उन्होंने इस फैट मैन से पूछा, then is your son really dead? क्योंकि I'll just go back, you see here actually by chance he mentions that my son before dying. इसका मतलब this means that this fat man's son was dead, as I told you. Okay, and this first wife actually, she wanted to confirm, and she was little puzzled also, she was little confused also. So she asked, then is your son really dead? आपका बेटे क्या सचमुच वार बैटलफील्ड में मर गया था? Okay, did he really die? Now suddenly you see the fat man had no words. This fat man who was just little earlier, this fat man was quite celebrating that our children are meant for the country, we must proudly send our sons to the battlefield to fight for a big cause, and come on, cheer up guys, don't be sad, be proud. And my son before dying had sent me a message that I am dying the best death. But now this man was silent. He had no word. He was completely silent, and suddenly tears began to roll down his face. And he started crying like anything. He started crying. Okay, tears started coming, rolling down his face, and he started crying. ये जो फैट मैन है, ये सडनली जो है ये चुप हो गए, और इनके आंखों में आंसू, और ये सडनली रोने लगे. And everybody was amazed actually. Everybody was actually amazed. Everybody in the train was amazed that, Arey, what happened to this man? Just little earlier, this man was actually telling such big things, and now this man does not have any words, and this man is crying. What happened? Okay, everybody was surprised, shocked. Okay, such a strong man suddenly started crying. Now, this fat man, okay, अब कहानी जो है, now let me tell you, the story actually ends here. Alright, so the story ends here, okay, with the fat man crying. Now look at the sudden change in the character of this fat man. Alright, and let us try to see what exactly is the case. Now this fat man, who was earlier proud of his son's heroic death, came to realize that after all, a son is a son, a child is a child. ये जो है फैट आदमी जो है, ये जितना भी प्राउड क्यों ना हो, no matter how proud he is of his son's heroic death, but after all, you see, a son is a son, a loss of a son, a death of a son, is a big tragedy, and nothing can compensate the loss of a child. कोई भी अपना बच्चा खो दे, कोई भी अपना बेटा खो दे, चाहे वो कोई भी बिग कॉज के लिए क्यों ना हो, कंट्री के लिए लड़ता है, शहीद होता है, becomes a martyr, that doesn't matter, okay, nothing can compensate the loss of a child, even if it was for dying for the country. अगर कंट्री के लिए भी कोई बेटा जो है शहीद होता है, तब भी जो है एक पिता के लिए, for a father, he is a son, he may be a martyr to the country. Okay, that son may be a martyr, may be a shaheed. Martyr means in Hindi we call shaheed. He may be a martyr, a shaheed for the country, but after all, बेटा तो बेटा ही होता है, son is a son after all, child is a child after all. No parents, no mother, no father can bear the loss of their son, चाहे वो कितना भी बड़े रीज़न के लिए क्यों ना अपना जान गवाए. ओके, ही रियलाइज द रियलिटी एट लास्ट. तो ये जो फैट मैन है, ओके, दिस फैट मैन, he realizes this fact that after all, a son is a son, and no, nothing can compensate that. And you see that all of them were having some kind of a tragedy. This fat man tried to, ये fat man जो है ना, ये अपने आप को कंसोल कर रहा था, ये अपने आप को समझा रहा था. He was trying to explain his heart again and again. He was trying to explain his heart that uh, my son died a very heroic death. But suddenly when this bulky woman asked, this first wife, he asked that is your son really dead? Now he came to realize that yes, my son, he was facing the reality that yes, my son is dead and the war has taken his only son. No matter, I may celebrate war, and I may also celebrate the reason that my son is fighting for a very big cause, very good cause, the highest cause actually. But loss of a son is loss, and nothing can compensate that. Okay, government may give compensation amount to the families of the murder. शहीद के फैमिलियों को जो है गवर्नमेंट पैसे देते हैं एज अ compensation, but loss is loss, and that loss is permanent, isn't it? The son, the children, son ho, daughter ho, there's whoever goes to the war and dies on the battlefield, this death is permanent. Death तो actually death is a fact, you see. Reason चाहे कोई भी हो, but death is death, and we all know that once a person dies, he or she doesn't come back. Okay, reason कुछ भी हो, whatever the reason may be, okay, reason of death may be, but the death is a death. So that's all. I've picked the most important parts of the story, and I've tried to explain, incorporate all the details that you will be needing. So I hope all of you have understood. And let's try to do a little bit of an analysis. The ending of the story war explains the horrifying experiences. अब ये जो war है, जो कहानी है war, from this story actually we come to know the horrifying experiences of those who have suffered the impact of war. अब ज़रा सोचिए, you just think, okay, there's a father and his son or his daughter goes to the battlefield, okay, fight in the war, and that child, okay, for him, for a father or a mother, that son or a daughter, no matter what their age is, remains a child only. Their child dies, okay, so they're all facing the impact of the war. इसलिए हम कहते हैं कि war in any form is not a solution. It's not a solution. Okay, it's not a solution. That is why you see after World War One and Two, no such war has happened. छोटे मोटे हुए हैं between two countries, but as a whole जो है they try to negotiate. हम लोग इसे diplomacy कहते हैं. We call this diplomacy. Say India may have problems with Pakistan. No matter whatever the problem is, they try to solve these issues with the help of dialogues. हमारे country के जो prime minister है, या उनके country के जो प्राइम मिनिस्टर है, दूसरे कंट्री के जो प्राइम मिनिस्टर या प्रेसिडेंट है, जितना भी प्रॉब्लम क्यों ना हो, नो मैटर व्हाट द प्रॉब्लम इज, दे ट्राई टू, दे होल्ड अ मीटिंग एंड दे सॉल्व दीज प्रॉब्लम्स विद द हेल्प ऑफ डायलॉग्स. तो वो लोग डायलॉग्स करते हैं, एक दूसरे को कंडीशंस देते हैं, दे ट्राई टू गिव कंडीशंस टू वन अनदर सो दैट वार डजंट हैपन. ओके, सो दैट इन एनी फॉर्म वार डजंट हैपन. वार weakens the economy. सिर्फ लाइव्स ही नहीं, it weakens the economy. It takes away lives of people. Okay, and then even if those soldiers who remain alive, they suffer from various physical disabilities. Okay, someone is losing their hand, someone becomes blind, there's a lot of physical impact also. So war in any form is not advisable. Okay, and the story war actually is a very gloomy story, is a very sad story that explains us that through those 7 passengers actually in the train, the writer here tries to explain us this gloominess of war. Okay, many lost their children and family members. Obviously, I just told you that many have lost their children and family members. Okay, just remember the attacks on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan. Okay, the impact was still going on. The impact is still going on, right? And no patriotism. It is very interesting. You see, we may celebrate that we won. Say a country wins a war against another country, we may celebrate, but what about those people who lost their lives, even the normal citizens also? Okay, take the country of I'm sorry, take the example of Israel and Palestine. Okay, whatever the issue may be, but people are losing their lives, that cannot be compensated with anything. Okay, so no patriotism and nationalism can justify the pain. हम लोग जितना भी कहे कि भाई कंट्री के लिए फाइट करना महान होता है ज़रूर होता है. ओके, इट्स रियली अ वेरी बिग थिंग टू फाइट फॉर द कंट्री. Okay, and this patriotic feeling in us, these nationalistic feelings in us should be there. I understand this, but the harsh reality of, I'm talking of war, okay, not of anything else, I'm talking of war, but this harsh reality is still intact. What is the harsh reality? Family members losing their children. Okay, so no patriotism and nationalism can justify the pain that people have suffered because of war. तो बिकॉज ऑफ वार के लिए जिन लोगों ने अपना बेटा खोया, पिता खोया, फैमिली मेम्बर्स में बहुत लोगों को खोया, patriotism and nationalism cannot. Yes, people have this proud feeling inside them that I died for the country, but as I told you, death is death. Okay, and losing a son or a daughter or any other family member, that cannot be compensated with anything else. Alright, so the story actually explains the gloominess of war actually, और कुछ नहीं, बस the writer tried to tell us the after effects of war and the amount of sufferings people undergo, even those who are left behind, families. What I mean is families, जो लोग पीछे रह जाते हैं. अब सन का डेथ हो गया, but what about the parents, right? So Luigi Pirandello has very, very nicely tried to provide us imageries. You form a picture in your mind that what actually happens when in a battlefield soldiers die, and then the condition of their family members when they receive the dead bodies. Okay, that's the most saddening part of one's life, right? Okay, so I hope you have understood very well. So that was all from me. I hope you have understood the story very well, and please subscribe to the channel, like and share my videos, and this is the logo of my channel. Okay, please go to YouTube, subscribe, and please share my videos with all your friends. And one more thing is that you can follow me on Facebook also. Because very, very soon, after a considerable number of subscribers, I will be uploading important notes, questions and answers there in the Facebook. Okay, Facebook will be a very good medium, because in YouTube that cannot be done. So please subscribe to the channel, and kindly my request is that you follow me in Facebook also, and please like my videos. Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you for watching the video. With love, Omni Gyan. Stay safe everyone, and all the best.